Where did your stage name come from?
RonSoCold?
Yeah.
All right, I was fucking with this girl, and like, she hurt me. So like, I just changed my name to RonSoCold. I wasn't even even an artist then. I was just doing like club promotion shit. So that's where that name came from.
Now, how long were you in a relationship with her for?
Like 3 years. So like since I was like a jit, really.
Serious relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you said she hurt you.
For sure.
In what way exactly?
She fucked my best friend while she was pregnant, and then she had a miscarriage. So, shout out to God. But yeah, that's what happened.
Wow. Now,
Yeah.
how do you handle a situation like that?
I mean, I wanted to kill that hoe. I ain't gonna cap. It was just like, it was fucked up because that was my dog. Then he fucked my bitch, but I can't be mad at my nigga because it's like, that's just how life goes. Charge it to the game, but she got cut off. I mean, we good now. That's my homie now, but back then, that bitch hurt me.
So, okay, your best friend's involved, your girl's involved.
Yeah.
But who initiated this side relationship with who?
Shit, they probably was. I ain't never get that in depth with it, so it was probably just both of them being stupid, you know, not thinking.
But somebody watching this might say, why are you going to charge her for the issue and not your best friend?
Damn, because it's just bro, like you can't cut your bro off for a female. You feel me? Like, that'd be fool.
Are you and your best friend still best friends today?
Hell yeah, that's still my dog. That's still my dog to this day.
Mm.
We laugh at that shit now. That shit funny now.
Didn't even put him on timeout, didn't even
Nah.
probation.
Nah, I ain't give a fuck. It was more of me mad at her. I wasn't even mad at him.
Because it does take two to tango, right?
I mean, it do, for sure, but...
Because one person could try to sway the other to do something, but the other person could say, no, I'm not.
Facts. Shit, fuck it. I mean, charge that shit to the game.
Now, okay, you guys break up. Okay, you guys break up and then the miscarriage happens?
Yeah, that shit happened. Like, I was still talking to her then. It just wasn't on no relationship shit. It was just on some, I'm gonna be there for my kid type shit, you know? That type of shit. But yeah. Hell yeah, then she had a miscarriage. I was like, yeah, let's go.
Right after the breakup?
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
Now, you guys are cool today. You said she's your homie at
Yeah,
this
that's my
point.
homie now.
How did it get to be to that point? Because there was a point where you wanted to kill her.
Yeah, for sure.
So how do you go from wanting to kill somebody to being homies?
It's like you just talk about it, you grow up as a person, and you just forgive. Like, you forgive people, you move on.
Was there any thought on ever being back in a relationship with her? Or no?
Oh, nah, that shit dead. You cross me once, that's it. You get one chance. We can still be cool, but as far as like going back to some old shit, like rekindling the flame, nah, I can't do it.
You have a zero tolerance policy with that.
Can't do that around me.
Now, in the midst of this, when do you create this name?
Shit, I was just sitting.
Kind of give me the timeline there, if you.
Like it was literally like days after. It was like 3 days after. Like I was like, damn, cause my name on Instagram at first was like Ron the President, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna change this shit. I'm gonna change this shit to RonSoCold. A lot of people ain't even had their name is like ending with so cold, so it was like that shit just felt like mad original. So it was like RonSoCold, and I just ran with that shit for the longest.
Now, does Ron have anything to do with your real name, your birth name?
All right, so Ron come from, my real name is Aaron, and I just took the R-O-N from the end of that shit.
I see. Now, when it comes to rappers and stage names, more often than not, is it safe to say that a rapper will use a name that has nothing to do with their birth name?
Hell yeah, I mean, I be saying it a lot. Like, I got a lot of homies that their names don't got shit to do with their real name, but I don't know, I just kept my shit.
Why? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, why choose to use part of your real name incorporated with your stage name?
That shit just sound like mad cool, you feel me? Like RonSoCold, it just go, like, I don't got no particular reason, that shit just go, like, that shit just fire.
Did people call you Ron as a nickname like growing up, or did they call you Aaron?
They started calling me Ron like in I don't even know exactly what year, but they started calling me Ron. It was never Aaron, it was always Ron.
We're talking like middle school, high school? We're talking after high school?
8th grade going into high school, it was Ron. It was Aaron before then, but it was Ron going into like high school.
What about like when you're around real family members? Do they say Aaron or do they say Ron?
They don't even call me that. They call me by my middle name.
Oh. Now, sometimes when people have branded themselves with a stage name, especially for a significant amount of time, they're locked in it, so to speak. But sometimes people deep down, even though they're known for a name, they wish they could change it. Do you ever feel like that? Okay, even though I'm known as RonSoCold, secretly, I wish I could change it to another name.
Nah, I wouldn't change my shit. It'll always be RonSoCold.
Now, what is your ethnicity?
Black, African American.
Do people guess this when they meet you? Do they think you're something else when they meet you?
Shit, nah, not even. They know I'm black.
Do you speak any other languages aside from English?
Nah, I don't speak nothing else.
You don't. Did you ever take a class on another language?
Hell, I took Spanish. That's it.
Didn't do so good.
Nah, I mean, I passed that shit. I ain't do the greatest. I passed that shit though.
But didn't retain the information?
Nah, I don't remember none of that shit. I remember like the basics. Like, you know the basics. Hola, como estás, like that shit. But anything else, I don't know.
You took a year, 2 years of it?
I took 2 years of that shit.